Can people say that I found a way? I am so happy that I cook way better than I sing. So, friends and family, this is Chef D Night of Date Night Catering with another episode of Funk Up the Flavor. So, before I get into today's episode, first and foremost, man, I truly from the bottom of my heart and every fiber of my being, I pray that everyone is safe. I pray that everyone is taking every precaution necessary in order to protect yourself, from this COVID-19. So that enough of that. So I just wanted to, let everybody know to be safe and protect yourself. So tonight's episode is going to feature once again the one and only Parker Lamar Knight.
And you have to say my whole name?
Yeah, I had to say your whole government name. So this is my sous chef for the evening, Mr. Parker Lamar Knight. So what are we funking up tonight, Parker?
Buttermilk chicken and fries.
So we're doing some buttermilk chicken tenders and fries. Everything is going to be made from scratch. So why did I pick buttermilk chicken tenders and fries? Well, because it's an easy. Yeah, my son just said it. It's an easy thing to make, and it's something that you can get the family involved in, and get the kids in the kitchen and off the PlayStation, off the Xbox, off Snapchat, off Instagram, and doing something wholesome for themselves. So I will be right back in a few to show you guys how to put together these buttermilk chicken tenders and fries. So I'll be right back, and we're gonna funk this thing up tonight. Man, that's an Al Green, man. Oh. So we're gonna be jamming the Al Green all night tonight. So I hope y'all ready. He's my personal favorite artist all the time. All right, so family, here are our chicken tenderloins. Now, this is my seasoning mix here. I'm going to come back and tell you what's in this. Now, here's our buttermilk. So this is buttermilk that I actually made. So how do you make buttermilk? You need 1 cup of whole milk and 1 tablespoon of white vinegar. Let it sit for 5 minutes and you got buttermilk. And this is 2 cups of flour along with 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Why the cornstarch? It's going to add a little bit more crispiness to the chicken. And here are our home cut fries. Parker did an excellent job cutting these up. So as you can see, we've got about 4 potatoes in here for our fries. And I do have these in water. So the reason they're in the water is because you do not want brown fries, all right?
You can wash them off while they're in the water too.
Yeah, it's like Parker said. All right, so here we go. Now, what is in this seasoning mix, all right? So I've got 2 tablespoons of each. Actually, 1 tablespoon of salt, right? And I've got 2 tablespoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of thyme, 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika, 1 tablespoon of cumin, and 2 tablespoons of dried parsley. So what I'm going to do with this mix is half of it is going to go into my flour and cornstarch mix, and then the other half is going to go in the chicken. So once we season the chicken, then we're going to put the chicken in the buttermilk, and then it's going to go from the buttermilk to the flour, and then we're going to fry it up. All right, so all you want to do is just take your seasoning and just sprinkle it over your chicken, and then we're going to take the tongs, and then we're going to mix all this together. So I'm going to let Parker mix that up, and then, hold on 1 second, son. So while he's mixing this up, all right, there you go. I'm going to dump this other half right here into the flour and cornstarch mix. All right. So boom, we got that in there.
Because whenever you do your chicken wash, some of it may fall off. So if it falls off, you have another half.
Listen to him over here trying to sound like he knows what he's talking about.
I do. I'm a better cook than you.
I like that. Confidence. Make sure you wash your hands after you touch chicken, all right?
Corona or salmonella.
All right, good job. All right, so go ahead now and take and put each one of those in the buttermilk one at a time. All right, so now while we putting it, just sit it in there and leave it. There you go. There you go. There you go. Go ahead. Put them in there one at a time. Just put them in there one at a time. Boom. There you go.
See how some of it is falling off? That's why you have that.
That's why we season the flour.
And you want to try to get all of them in one bowl.
There you go.
And you can even make nuggets out of this.
Yeah, you can. Now, this is a great recipe, too, if you wanted to just simply fry chicken, all right? So what we're going to do, that's good, son. We're going to let this sit in the buttermilk for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. And then when we come back, we're going to flour it and drop it in the hot oil that we got. So let me show you what's going on over here on the kitchen. On my stove with the oil. So I've got 2 pans, one for my chicken and one for the fries. So you want this oil to be at 350 degrees. Parker is over here tapping the heck out my shoulder. What you want to show the people? So he's got a thermometer right now, and he's giving me my oil temperature. What's my oil temperature, son?
Right now it's at 353.
353, cool.
And you want it around 350.
There you go. So that's good for me. So once we come back, we're gonna drop the chicken in and gonna show you guys how to fry this up. All right, welcome back, family. You know, I'm gonna take a sip of wine. Wine and cooking go together. So forgive me. All right, so we've got our chicken, which has been soaking in the buttermilk for about 10 minutes now. So now we're just gonna take the chicken from here to our flour and we're gonna bread it. And then we're gonna drop it in our 350 degree vegetable oil. So I use the tongs to move the chicken from the milk to the flour just so I can keep my hands clean. So
you don't want all the seasonings on your hands.
yeah, I don't want all that on my hands. I really don't. Alright, so here we go. All you do is just lay that in. Boom.
Do not drop it.
Yes, repeat that, Parker.
Do not drop it because it will splash on your face.
And he is speaking from experience.
And it doesn't feel good.
Oh, and this is way after somebody has said, Parker, don't drop it.
And then this is the pan that our fries will be going in. We'll get to those later.
Here's a whisper of the raindrop rolls softly. Sorry guys, my bad. I really didn't mean to sing like that. I just love Al Green, man.
And they're already getting crisp.
You can see this is already starting to brown up. So these really don't take long to cook.
It's about 10 minutes.
Exactly. It's going to take about 8 to 10 minutes for these to cook. So it's going to actually take you longer to prep these than it is to cook them.
It takes about 20 to 25 minutes to prep them.
Man, Parker is on it. Alright, so when we come back, we're going to show you
the finished product.
No, not yet. We're going to show you the fries. Whatever you do not overcrowd the pan. You want everything to cook evenly. So to prevent me from having a lot to clean up, I've got a splash pan. So the splash pan is going to go over that right there. All right. So we'll be right back to go ahead and start on these fries. So see you in a couple moments. All right, welcome back, family. So now we're about to cook our home-style fries. All right. So what is the secret to cooking a good home-style fry? Number one, potatoes. All right, so it really don't matter what potato you get. I've got a combination of red potatoes and Yukon Golds in here. It's what I had available, so that's what we're cooking. And during this time, you're probably going to be cooking what you have available. No one's going to the grocery store, all right? So keep that in mind. All right, so the secret, though, is you want these to go in water. Why do you want them to go in water? You want as much starch out of these as possible, right? So then once you pull them out of the water, they're going to go in your hot grease. Be careful with this part. This is going to be the dangerous part. It's going to splatter. You're going to get the popping and all that stuff. So these need to go in slowly. What I would actually suggest you do is you get some kind of fry basket so you can put them into the water. Put them into the grease a little easier. So what we're going to do, we're going to go and drop them in. See what I mean? And you don't want to go too many because it's got a lot of moisture in there, and that moisture, you know, oil and water don't mix, so that's gonna could overflow on you, right? So we want to put them in a little at a time. All right. Now we're gonna let these cook for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna take these out and we're gonna let them cool off, and then we're gonna cook them for another 5 minutes. And that is the secret to a crispy home fry. You have to do what's called a par cook or a partial cook. So you cook them for about 5 minutes, take them out, drain them, let them cool off, and then you go back in the grease one more time for about 5 minutes, and then you end up with a perfectly crispy fry. All right, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes to show you guys what this looks like when you take it out of the grease and drain it. All right, we got Parker pulling the chicken out now. So as you can see, we got a nice golden brown on the chicken. Man, that chicken looks so good. You can see that it looks so nice and crispy. And Mr. Perfectionist here, you got to make sure it's all lined up perfectly. All right, so this is the first batch. And as you can see, he's going straight from the skillet to a cookie sheet here with some paper towels on it. So we're gonna put this in the oven. So I've got my oven on 175 degrees right now, so we can keep this chicken nice and hot until these fries are done and we can put all this together. So we got about 3 more minutes on these fries, and I'm gonna come back and show you what that looks like when we pull them out of the grease. So here are the fries right now, and they're basically gonna look the same way. You're not gonna get a lot of browning on these on the first fry, which is exactly what you want. This is called a par cook or a partial cook, and then we're gonna cook them fully on the second go round. So I'm gonna pull them out, drain them, and then we'll go back and cook them once they cool off, and we'll cook them completely. Welcome back, family. The music in the background, the pointed duty. I had to switch it up and go with a little Bill Withers. So the late great Bill Withers passed away recently, so I just figured I'd go a little Bill to bring this Funk Up the Flavor episode home. Alright, so here are my fries. They are cooled off, and I got my tongues, and we're gonna go right back in the hot grease. And when you put these in here, break them up so you don't end up with clumps of fries. You want individual fries, you know. So break them up, let them swim around in that oil, and we're gonna cook these for about maybe 5 to 7 minutes, maybe 8, just depending upon how crispy you want your fries. And just keep a really close eye on them. You'll see that they'll start to brown. See, they're already starting to turn crispy. Got a few of them that are already starting to brown up, so this is perfect. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop a few more fries in here, and then once these are done, I'm gonna put them right back on this pan right here to drain them, and then I'm gonna hit them with some salt, and then I'm gonna put this whole meal together. And Parker has even made his own special sauce, so I'm gonna give him the camera here in just a second and let him explain what he did to funk up some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
My own sauce to go on the chicken. Okay, so I put orange juice in it to like the base of it to fill it around, and then I put barbecue sauce in it. For me, I just did the Sweet Baby Ray's. Then I put nature seasoning in it, smoked paprika to give it a kick, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of nutmeg, and a little bit of cinnamon. And here's what the finished product looks like.
Perfect. Alright, family, it's been about 7 minutes on these fries. You see they are a nice golden brown. And man, are these things ever crunchy. So this is the last little batch of fries right here. Yeah, you can actually see the crunch on them bad boys. Like, they're so crispy and good. Alright, so when I come back, family, the next move is my favorite part, the taste test. So Parker has made him a nice little funked up, tangy. Hold on one second. Describe your sauce, man.
tangy, sweet, and smoky.
All right, so he made it. He funked up him a little barbecue sauce, and I made a little honey mustard dipping sauce. So when we come back, we're gonna show you how to put all this together. Welcome back, family. It is now time for my favorite part. Not the wine, but the taste test. So we have our buttermilk chicken tenders along with home style fries. We got Parker's funked up barbecue sauce. And then we have my homemade honey mustard dipping sauce.
And I cooked mine out for 25 minutes.
So Parker did take his sauce and cook it down for about 25 minutes just to cook out some of the moisture of the orange juice and to help intensify the flavors of the sauce. All right, so here we go. Time to dip this in this honey mustard and see what we got. Ooh, I can't wait, man. I love a good piece of chicken.
Look at the chicken.
Delicious. Oh man, this is good chicken. Let me try Parker's barbecue sauce now. Hey son.
You know, it's my first time making the sauce.
Parker funked that up. The sous chef might be alright, y'all. Alright, so family, listen. It was delicious. It really was. Oh, I didn't try the fries. Good fries. Crunchy. Soft in the middle. Salted them at the end. Delicious, delicious. So as always, I like to leave you guys, with something positive. So today's positive is it's not going to be easy. That's today's positive. It's not going to be easy. I don't care what it is you decide that you want to do. It's not going to be easy. So you have to, at every time in your life, just put every effort that you have into your dreams and your aspirations coming true. Parker's showing me a quote right now on his phone that is his screensaver, and it says, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." Man, so plan your day, you're planning your success. So family, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Funk Up the Flavor with Chef D Knight and Sous Chef Parker Knight. So you guys have a wonderful day. Leave your comments. Hit me with the like. Hit me with the subscribe. Whatever you feel like you need to let me know you're out there watching. So thank you so much, family. Have a wonderful evening.